Check that pocket. This
Boy,
is dark.
What's he up to now?
I ain't talked to him in a while, man.
Is he still in the business?
I think so. I hope he's good.
So, how do you look for collaborations? How do you like look to work? Like, to put them on your song and stuff like that.
Basically, like, I look at different like artists and their voices as instruments. So it's like at the time, like when the guitar is the hottest thing, and you hear everybody using the Spanish guitar, it's like it's the same thing as whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For that out with you.
Oh, okay.
I look at it as a frequency, and like it's not like sometimes I may go with the hottest person at the time, or I may go with like something that I just feel like, oh, that would sound good on this beat. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you haven't purchased a Father's Day gift yet, have you?
Our friends at Manscaped are saving the day, Mike. Yeah, the total package for the father figure in your life this year.
Have him join the 8 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get 20% off plus free shipping with the code HOTBOX at manscaped.com.
Let's start with the ultimate Father's Day MVP, Mike. Performance Package 4.0.
Inside this package, you'll find your lawnmower.
And new Weed Whacker 2.0. Ear and nose hair trimmer.
Whoa.
Yeah. Crop preserver, ball deodorant, crop reviver toner. You know, you gotta revive that crop. Performance boxer briefs.
Boxers.
And a travel bag to hold his goodies.
Manscaped has also absolutely changed the game with their new beard hedger pro kit for fathers around the world.
In the kit, you'll get the beard hedge trimmer, a beard shampoo plus conditioner, beard oil, beard balm, and 2 free gifts with their signature beard comb and scissors, Mike.
Get 20% off free shipping with the code HOTBOXing at manscaped.com.
Woo-hoo. And that's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code HOTBOXing. Make the Father's Day one he won't forget with Manscaped. Shave that shit.
Don't be late.
Is it true you play multiple instruments?
Yeah. Bass, guitar, anything with strings on it. Keys. Anything keys. Piano, rolls, organ. Say guitar, bass, drums. I make beats. Produce, write the song. All that.
Mike, he does it all, Mike.
Stevie Wonder.
Hell yeah. Happy belated to my brother Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, man, what the hell, man? Tell us, man, what is your motivation? What do you want to do with this? At the end of the game, perfect world, what do you want from this?
What I want from it is just to inspire people and let them know if I did it, they can for sure do it. If this is what they really want to do, and that's anything in life. You know, you want to be like Mike, you got to work every day. You know what I'm saying? I know you still ain't stopped.
Everybody wants to be like Mike till they have to put that work in.
Exactly, same thing. You got to do to be like Todd.
I put in the work. Everybody's not willing to do that.
That's a fact.
But they become groupies. Try to steal it.
Big fans.
What up? You got any new artists?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Leon Thomas. He from New York. Started off acting as like the people know him, but he was always doing music. When I heard his voice, I thought it was one of the coolest voices I ever heard. He got a song out right now called Breaking Point that's going up.
Breaking Point.
Yeah. And a couple other songs that we dropped. Label Easy Money Records partnered up with Motown Capital. So we going up.
Tell me, man, you smoking anything? Oh, there you go.
I'll smoke every day, all day.
Are you from Cali originally?
I'm from LA. LA.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know your way around here, huh?
I know my way all around here.
Have family, have children?
also been taking college classes, so once she goes to her university, she only has to do 2 years. And super proud of her. Got a huge family. A lot of them from out here, and a lot of them stay out here. And I got a lot of family in Memphis.
Where in LA you from? Yeah.
Yeah. But I moved all around LA, so I'm from LA.
Favorite part? Favorite part of LA?
Favorite part of LA? Me personally, I like the beach. I like Malibu.
Really?
Yeah, I just like going out to the beach and just hanging out. Yeah, no, cool.
Yeah, go see some friends and go to the
It's just a vibe. It's just to clear your head type shit. You know what I'm saying?
always cool people come in and out.
Yeah.
Throughout your career, you worked with a lot of great artists. Who's probably your favorite out of all?
Favorite collab out of all artists. I think I like collab. I don't know, man. There's so many. I can't even name one.
Really?
I can't name just one. Cause
What's your favorite song?
my favorite song. It's hard too. It's like I can't. I could just name 10.
Yeah.
I can't name one. You know what I'm saying?
You know what song my lady love of yours? The one with Jeanette aucme? By yourself?
Janae.
On your latest?
Oh, good looking, good looking.
Yeah, she was playing that shit.
I appreciate
Good
it.
looking, good looking.
Shout out to Janae. Yeah, but there's many songs and many artists that I've loved to work with, man. There's so many talented people out there. So I couldn't name one because each have a different
Experts in that particular field.
Anyone you haven't collabed with that you want to?
I ain't collab with Lil Baby yet. 42 Doug. Free my boy 42.
Lockdown?
On some like OG shit. Just somebody I love, their music. This woman named Michelle and Diacello.
I know who she is. She's old
Man,
school.
she fire. Like, I want to work with her bad. You know I'm high right now, so.
It's all good. It's all good. You've been smoking
My
for
shit
for like 2 hours straight. It's all good, bro.
We should have started this
Mike,
shit
Mike, look,
before I lit
put that
up.
shit down. Yeah, you ever done shrooms?
Yeah.
Mike got a whole bunch of something shit to it. So he took like 3 of those,
That's
and then he was on that.
Yeah, I like these high to the highest activity.
Man, shows is crazy, man. I remember I took a gang of shrooms one time, fucking with this nigga, DJ Carnage and Buddy. At fucking the rapper Buddy from Compton. At Coachella.
Oh,
Right?
shit.
This years ago. We took this shit. We had a pizza. They put the fucking shrooms all over that shit. Before this chocolate shit like became popular and branded and all that, you know what I'm saying? And I got so fucking high, bro, that when I walked out there I started seeing the fucking grass look like the ocean, bro.
I
It was just floating like right. Then I think Outkast was performing that year. And I don't know, it just was crazy. I had to leave in the middle of everything, bro. I didn't even get to see the set. But yeah, that shroom shit is crazy. The chocolate shit, you don't even get that high, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they put that much mushrooms in there and it's mostly
you like
chocolate.
the real naked mushrooms, huh?
Yeah. If we gonna do it, let's go.
Listen, man, what's the perfect day for you when you finish this shit?
Perfect day for me, man. Wake up, bust down, you know what I'm saying? Get to the gym a little bit. I got the gym in my house though, so that's what I'm on every day. And just smoke some weed. Make some music.
Into the damn 250.
Oh, into the day when I'm 50, 60. chilling. You know, to have freedom to do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know, financially, everything, just no stress. You know what I'm saying? I think there's maybe a couple people like that at that age. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think everybody gets to get there. I definitely want that. To just up tomorrow, I'm cool. I'm just chilling. Like if I want to do something, then I'll do it. If I don't, then I'm able to chill. Go to fucking Sandro Bay if I want, or whatever. You know, just to be able to do shit like that.
You want to talk about how Or Knock came about? That song?
I was in the studio.
What's the name of it?
It's called Or Not. I was in the studio with my brother Wiz Khalifa. And this song was actually for Wiz. Mustard was down the hall. It was at a studio called Record Plant right here in Hollywood. And I forgot who else was there, but it was me, my brother Lemmy, and a whole bunch of homies in the studio full of bitches. And we just came up with this song like right there on the spot. And then later on, when Paranoid took off, and I knew this song was just sitting on our hard drive, I was like, Wiz, let me get that song for my shit. And he was like, for sure. And there you go. That's actually my biggest,
on this show
biggest selling song.
Yeah, you won an award for that, BET award for that, right?
Oh shit. Did? Why the fuck I don't got the BET Hip Hop Award? What's up with y'all? That shit is not in my collection.
Best collaboration, huh?
Okay, that's dope. I swear to God,
Is that, yeah.
I swear to God, I didn't know.
Practice that shit right now.
Man, shout out to all my fans out there. Taylor Ganger died. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Wiz. Shout out to my brother Abel. He hopped on the remix. You know,
DJ
He out here.
Mustard.
DJ Mustard. Love you, my brother.
You don't even know he got the award.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, and you write. I know you
Yeah,
write.
check
You
him
wrote
out.
Loyal, right? You were part of the writing of Loyal, Chris
Yes.
Brown.
I wrote this song.
Won the Hip Hop Music Award, R&B Song of the Year.
Oh, shit.
You gotta listen, Ty Dolla in
This is
2016.
crazy, bro.
He won the
You
Soul
for
Jam
Jam, bro?
Music Award.
I think you're just high right now, bro.
No, listen.
He won an award for
I
Best
got all my
Collaboration.
awards like lined up and shit. And I don't have these fucking awards, I swear to God. Y'all niggas better send me my award, man. Like, I'm thankful and all that, but shit, like, can I get my award? Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know these things.
You're not lying.
Man, I swear to God. Nobody called me.
God's blessing.
Man,
With the Loyal joint, how did that come about? Writing that?
Loyal?
Yeah.
I made that song for my homie Bobby Brackett. And somehow, I think I went on tour, and either him or Nick Nack, the producer, must have played it for Chris. And they said he already cut the song. Are you down? And I'm like, oh man, fuck it, let's do it. And that ended up being a hit for Chris, man. So shout out to my brother Chris. And we done hella shit since then. So
Who's your
that was
hero?
a
Who you
connection.
look up to?
I look up to God. I look up to Bob Marley. I look up to George Duke. I look up to Prince, Michael, Kobe Bryant.
You're on the spot.
Shit, you
Thank you.
know, all the greatest at whatever they do. You know, all the people that really work hard for this shit. Because like you said, everybody's not willing to do it, you know.
They want to help spend the 10 million, but they don't want to help run
Exactly.
the 10 miles.
Mike got some gear, some gifts to you. I'm pretty sure, right, Mike?
Oh, I got some really flashy. Check this shit out.
Oh shit, good looking, man.
Weed or just,
Sweet.
all this.
Look at the gummies, like.
Oh shit. That's weed or shrooms?
It's kind of like weed, yeah.
Oh shit.
But inedible. Out, baby.
Oh yeah.
No, it's my pleasure.
Anthony, make sure you send them a box of, you know what I'm saying?
Goodies.
The goodies.
Alright, brother, you got tens of millions of people here.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, that's watching right now. We appreciate you. It's Ty Dolla $ign, Taylor Gang or Die, Big Mike Tyson over here.
Well, how can they reach you? They may want to reach you. How can they call you? What thing? Your social.
Yeah, you can hit me at 310-286. I'm just playing. My socials at Ty Dolla $ign. You don't know how to spell Ty Dolla $ign, I don't even want you.
God damn. That's tough.
Yeah. It's like that. And yeah, that's on all the socials at Ty Dolla $ign. It's Easy Money Records. And it's like that.
What about your new song though? You gotta say that one. That too.
So how could I fucking forget? I'm about to drop this new song called Motion. It's crazy. It's just me, no feature. Song of the summer, let's go. Taylor Gang or Die.
That's Mike Tyson. Sebastian Joseph Day.
Ty Dolla $ign.
We out here.
Peace with the E.
I'm Ebony K. Williams, host of Holding Court, and I'm excited to announce that Holding Court has a brand new home at Integral Presents. We're back and better than ever. See us here, and we're bringing you the same in-depth legal analysis and cultural commentary that you know and love. So you can listen and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. So y'all, let's hold court.
Chess motherfucking podcast. Make some noise! He's a legendary Queens rapper. Hey, it's your boy NORE. He's a Miami hip-hop pioneer. What up is DJ EFN? Together, they drink it up with some of the biggest players, you know what I mean? In the most professional, unprofessional podcast, and your number one source for drunk facts. Chess motherfucking podcast. Every day is listen, it's time for drink up, motherfucker. What it could be, hoping this with a sippy, this your boy NORE. What up is DJ EFN? And this Drink Champs Happy Hour. Make some noise! Now I'm gonna say this, because the person that we have today, I'm proud to say, I would say, that's not right. I don't say one of my favorite, Eddie Murphy's one of my favorite black comedians. So this is one of my favorite comedians. I'm so into this dude that this morning when I woke up, you had to pause. I about so I could. Wow. Can you explain that to people who just seeing that footage? So I have this theory. I'm very punitive. So like I wake up, if I'm hungover, I feel like I deserve to punish myself a little bit so that I can bite the boat. Like this morning, I was bad. This morning. I drank all day in Miami yesterday, and then woke up this morning sweating. I got scared. Like you ever wake up and I just got scared? What did you do last night? Like just scared. Just like I don't want to be alone right now. And I was like, all right, get up, get on the treadmill, and then bust out. Like I try to put in 4 miles on the treadmill every day, and then I'm a personal trainer. I shoot gear. Like I'm on steroids, so we should talk about that because I want to talk about. We should. I was thinking about you today. It was. Oh shit. Okay. It's really good for my cardiologist got me on it. Now the steroid. It's a specific kind of steroid. No, it's testosterone. Oh, it's like the regular workout shit. Yeah, dude, my dick's hard nonstop. I'm being serious. Those velour tracksuits, I can't wear them on planes. I wake up with a rock. My dick's hard like when we were kids. Do you remember when we were kids and our dicks got hard? You're like, I'm at my grandma's fucking. My dick is hard. My loads aren't that good. They used to be better, but who cares? I'm shooting blanks into a fucking lady on menopause. Happy Mother's Day. By the way, I'm gonna be honest with you. I drank a bottle of 10. I drank a bottle of 10. I've drank a bottle. See, I think I've only drank a whole bottle of 10. I've never drank a bottle of 15. It's my first time, and I'm gonna try to finish the whole bottle. Oh, guys, look at that. The haters trying to make it. Oh, you see that? The haters. Good. Like this, I didn't bruise knees. There goes the rest of the advertisement. But let's talk about that. So I work out. So I have this feeling. Dirty stuff stay inside you if you don't sweat it out or burn it out. And it builds up, and when it builds up, that's when you start. So like, work out hard every day. So like, and if I really push it, and like if I have like a full day, like sauna, polar plunge, hour and a half workout, lifting weights, dude, I get through a day great. I get up at 6 in the morning, I work out, and then I love the sparkle that alcohol gives you. Like I just love it. I love the feeling. When, like, I had a secret the other day, and I told my wife, I said, I got a good fucking secret. She goes, like, open a bottle of wine, and then you're like, yeah, open a bottle of wine. And you get blankets, you go out to the fire pit outside, you bring the dogs out, and then you pour it, you're like, all right, that's the secret. Like, that energy, I just fucking love it. And so I like this. I love it. I for this drink all fucking day. Right. So I never want to get rid of, I never want to be irresponsible enough. That happened. Fuck, you fucked it up. Like you could have, especially ever were like 16, and like, oh, you never even got to have margaritas. Like you never got. You got sober on Cisco. Yeah, bottles and J's. You never had a safe phase. Come on. Yeah, I love that. And so I try to stay healthy enough, do enough good stuff, so that I can keep drinking because I love it. I do love it.
But never a health scare at all?
No.
Never.
No, will you say that? Knock on fucking wood. Jesus.
By the way, you are the drinking god. I'm just being honest. Me following you on Instagram has probably been the best thing I've ever did. And I love your show, The Cap.
Oh yeah, on Netflix. Okay. It's funny. Like Snoop's hard to get a hold of.
Right.
He's got like 4 phones.
Yeah.
He only, I don't know. He never has one.
His assistant got an assistant.
Yeah. And so we were doing Two Bears, One Cave one time, and I was like, let's see a hold of Snoop, see if he wants to go fishing with us.
Right.
So I called him, and he answered. He didn't say anything, and I was like, Snoop, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Doggy Dog. And then all of a sudden he goes, who's this? And I went, it's Bert. And he goes, you're a bad motherfucker, Bert Kreischer. He goes, I just binge watched The Cabin. Wow. And I was like, shit. It was an accident, man. Now, I know I'm not supposed to talk like this because, you know.
What was the accident?
The whole fucking thing was an accident.
During the pandemic?
No, yeah. So we sold a show to Netflix that was scripted. So it was scripted.
Right.
It's a series that was in Canada that this Canadian dude did, French-speaking series. And it was scripted, and so we were going to write scripts and cast it, but all of a sudden, the pandemic starts showing up, and we can't get a cast. We're trying to get a cast before Christmas. We can't lock down a cast. And then all of a sudden, we're ready to start shooting.
pandemic's starting to kick in, and we're like, fuck it, we'll figure it out. And we just played it by ear, and we just tried to make each other laugh. And that was I mean, we said, the very first show, it was me and Tom processing an emu with a chainsaw. And we were looking at each other going, are we gonna get in trouble? Like, this is like, cause I'm oblivious to cancel culture. And like, I just say things and then I lay in bed and go, what the fuck's wrong with me? And then we had a scene with Donnell Rollins and Bobby Lee.
You're taking my interview.
Dude,
that is my next question. By the way, that was the funniest shit
I've ever laughed in my fucking. Okay.
And I was offended at first. Like, you could tell that you didn't tell him. I can tell. That
Oh yeah.
I can tell. Okay.
Donnell doesn't love gay shit.
And he walks in as you and him and y'all naked, right?
Me and Bobby are naked on a bearskin rug. I love gay shit. Like, all white guys love gay shit. If I could sneak around and put my dick on his shoulder, he'd be like, got me. White guys love gay shit.
White guys love gay shit.
We do love gay. I don't know why, man. It's like, the gayer, the funner it is for me. Like, I mean, our whole podcast, Two Bears, One Cave, is based on me and Tom fantasizing what we'd be like if we were gay. And I go, it'd be great. I'd come home and I'd chase you and hold you down and wrestle fuck you. And he'd be like, I don't think that's how it's done. I go, that's how I do it. And then that's how he came up with Two Bears, One Cave. But yeah, man, there's a moment. Bobby and Donnell, now, it's hard to explain, but like comics, we're like brothers, you know? So like,
even if you don't know each other.
Even if we don't know each other, we're like brothers. We take care of each other.
Right.
Yeah, we talk shit about each other sometimes, but like, we love each other. And you can't really offend us.
Right.
So there's a moment where we're doing scream therapy, and Bobby starts being, I go, they both lost their fathers, and I go, channel your father. And Bobby goes, I'll channel your father, Donnell. And I go, what? I wouldn't do the accent, Bobby. And he's like, hey, Donnell. And Bobby. And then Donnell starts going, and they're going back and forth, and I'm crying laughing. And we are on three dudes. I'm in a row. They give me a coffee enema. I shit all over my hair. There's the best part. The best part is we have a psychic dude at the end. Psychic. And she goes, Donnell, I'm sensing that your father wasn't around. Oh shit. Is that a Fanta?
Yeah, it's a fan. I ain't gonna lie. My bad. I was eating pizza. We got you pizza too.
Oh fuck yeah.
We got you pizza. We got pizza, goddamn. Pizza. I'm sorry, I've been finished. Damn, dude.
Donnell, I'm sensing that your father wasn't around much. And he goes, really? And she goes, was he away somewhere? And then I go, what are you sensing from Bobby's dad? She goes, he was really strict. I go, man, you're being racist. Like, yeah, Donnell's dad was fucking Asian. Tell me about my dad. Was he a lawyer? Was he? Are you guessing? No, that whole series was fun as fuck. We didn't expect it to do well. And I'm glad people found it and enjoyed it.
And by the way, I don't see nothing prior to TV like that, and nothing after. Like that was very unique.
You guys would be awesome on it.
Oh, man.
Because it's just people. You ever had a colonic?
Yeah, no. No, reverse. I say reverse colonic because I drink the salt water so much. Reverse colonic, this is not your ass.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a colonic.
When we were kids, we used to take those and shove it up our ass.
The whole?
Yeah, and then shit on you.
Kind of sounds like it.
I love when you said you took your father to a skate house.
Yeah, escape room, yeah.
Okay, so how did that happen?
Your daughters wanted to.
It's so funny because I wasn't doing it as a bit. George called me on stage one night in college. A college kid calls you.
George is his daughter.
George is my oldest. You know, either Verity, and I'm a big fan of his. He's an announcer, and I ran into him at the Live tournament in Adelaide. And I go, damn Verity, holy shit, it's damn fucking Verity. I'm in an elevator, and he's trying to keep a profile. I go, I'm Bert, I'm a comedian. And he turns around, he goes, Georgia and Isla's daddy. And I went, oh fuck, maybe I'm talking about my kids too much.
And your wife?
Yeah. Oh, I was talking shit about her on Rock this morning.
Oh wow.
Like, saying she was old. I don't know what I was saying. But she got me reading glasses, and I didn't realize when I gave her a kiss, I hadn't seen this bitch in high def in 10 fucking years. And so yeah. I'm on K-Rock, and she calls. Where the fuck are you on K-Rock? Yeah. celebrate kids all day. Time. The funny stories we share about our kids are only shitting on them. Right. Like she called one time, Isla got in trouble for shooting mice, and she called on two bears, and it was you're listening to two trying to parent a situation for real. Not like the Cosby Show, where it's like, but it's, and so that's the way I've always approached it. But yeah, George and Isla wanted my dad to go to an escape room, said wanted him to lose his shit. Because he'll spin out of control, and I'm prepared for him to lose. That's the only reason they want to go. The only reason. Because you and him are good as a team. They're like, we want to take Papa to escape room. I go, are you out of your fucking mind? And they're like, we want you to go too. I go, no, we don't work well together as a team. Like, yeah, we know. And then we went, it was in a dude's house. It wasn't in a mall. It was in a dude's house in a bad fucking in a stroking a cat, just looking at me. My mother? Fucking rich. He gets to his mother's room, locks the door. I'm like, my family in a serial killer's house. And my dad's like, you dumb motherfucker. You didn't sign no waiver. Waiver? Credit card? Nothing. Just locked it. My dad goes, he turned his house into a fucking like Jeffrey Dahmer. He walks straight up. And I'm having a real panic attack. I gotta take a shit. I'm looking for a vase or something to shit in. My dad's spinning out of his throat. My mom's excited. He's like, do you think he's gonna tie us up? My dad's like, shut the fuck up. Dude, it was the fucking, and I didn't remember any of it because I had a panic attack. Georgia called me on stage. She was like, yo, are you telling the escape room story? I was like,
What's up, Drink Champs Army? Ready for a staggering statistic? Nearly 77% of fathers settle for their lady's uncomfortable baby bag when they're outside with their kids. That's according to your faith.
Sometimes I'm not good at stories. Like I'm good at, I can retell them, but I don't remember them really. Like, and then my wife will go, are you doing the bit of Isla with the thing? And I'll go, oh no.
So you don't write it down?
No, I'll put it in my voice text in my phone. I have a joke book I carry with me. I'll write all the jokes with like 2 words so that I know the list. Right. But no, I don't write it. I don't.
It's like rapper shit.
You know what's so funny is I'm obviously a big fan of the show, so I love listening to that. Like dudes who can listen to a song like Jay-Z, just listen and then just go. And then there's guys that need to sit with it for a while. I'm more of a sit with it for a while. I can Jay-Z a story off the top of my head on stage first time. Second time it doesn't work again. Right. It won't work again second time. But yeah, it's interesting. Rogan asked that question a lot about how people write, and it's a fascinating way to find out what people's approach to creativity is. Right. Because I was a fucking poet for a minute in college. I was so bad.
Like that poetry poet?
Yeah.
Like poetry poet?
No, like Mike Angelou. You know, like that.
Oh, you thought you were good?
I thought I was fucking amazing. I was amazing.
You remember these poems? I would love to hear one right now.
No. I thank God I found comedy. Thank fucking God.
Damn it. But now there's a room. That Van Wilder is based off of your life.
Well, look, the rumor. I talked to National Lampoon once, and they qualified it. Yeah.
They what?
They qualified it.
Okay.
Oh, they said it's true.
I did a dude's radio show one time on National Lampoon, and I brought the executives in, and I kind of like flew it by them, and they were like, cut off, fucking, what's going on? And I was like, no, I just want to be able to, I wanted to be able to talk about it. Right. And then they were like, yeah, and then we were gonna do Partying with the Original Van Wilder, like a radio show on Big XM, but it never happened. No, I had nothing to do with the movie. I didn't write the movie. I didn't star in the movie. I have nothing to do with the movie.
They did say the movie is based on you.
I mean, a few people have said that to me. So
Did you see it and it was like,
I never watched it.
Never watched it.
No, never watched it.
Holy moly!
That's like something for real, and I feel like I'm close. I always wanted, when that happened.
Because you felt like they robbed you or something?
No.
Okay.
No. We had a conference call with my managers and agents the day the Weekend movie came out, and they were like, we should sue. this is adjacent to your story. It's almost identical. Because it's a journalist writing a story about a party animal.
Okay.
Magazine.
Okay, that's where they got it.
6.5-page article about me, calling me the #1 party animal in the country. It changed my life.
Yeah, party. Yeah, I read it in Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone in
I got
1997 wrote a 6.5-page article about me, calling me the #1 party animal in the country, and it changed my life. Oliver Stone's company optioned the rights to my life. I moved to New York. It was like it really was like the best thing that ever happened to me. And so when that movie came out, they were like, "Hey, we should sue." And I had one manager, shout out to Barry Katz, who very wisely said, he's an interesting dude. He goes, "Can I interject for a second?"
Heat right now.
Good defense. Oh, good pass.
What?
Good pass.
Good vision. Danny's so nice when he plays people.
He's so nice in
You're
general.
not that nice.
No.
2014. You're late in the first.
Oh my goodness.
Aaron Gordon's coming in motivated.
He's coming in hot.
All right. 22-16 after one quarter. What tips would you give for people playing as the Heat and the Nuggets in Play Now Online?
So you can't go wrong with either one. And it's pretty funny to me that the Denver Nuggets, who are, I mean, the favorites as of right now to win the finals, are in tier 2.
Yeah, I agree. I think
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single and ahead of.
Well, thanks very much.
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Kuminga out there with Moody. Then there's Brown. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Howard at the one spot. And for Philadelphia, we've got Reed. He's out there with Ennis Freedom. Dominique Wilkins out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Pangos in at the one. The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they finally get their playoff run started, or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
Freedom with it. Wiseman picks him up. Pass to Reed. It's Wilkins on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Holloway. Uses the glass to finish
Holloway.
Just
assist from Moses Moody.
And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Maxey. Oh, and that one had the right spin.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
James Wiseman.
By Wiseman.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close. Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime.
And
at
it's
27 players way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Holloway the pass to Wiseman. Now here's Moody. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wiseman. Here's Holloway. From outside off the mark. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom, so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency
Warriors
and
foul.
character.
James Wiseman. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Over the years, Philadelphia has been
At the line for Philadelphia, Dominique Wilkins. 2
The
shots.
76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Passes it to Vildoza.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Richardson. It's stolen by Wilkins. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Mason. And Wilkins with the stuff.
I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Vildoza, the pass to length. In the corner, it's Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Reed with the steal. Pass to Springer. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
James Wiseman.
By Wiseman.
Assisted.
I would love to
Josh
throw lob passes
Richardson.
to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
To the wing right side. Here's Springer. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that'll be 2 free
Warriors
throws
foul.
coming up. Officials on the call
Luka
with the foul.
Vildoza. That's his first personal foul.
The combination of
Second
Steph,
team
Clay,
foul.
and Draymond Green. The
At the
single
line
most
for your
successful
Sixers,
trio in the last
James
half-century
Springer.
in the NBA.
At the line for
The
2.
best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
The first one falls, and Philadelphia making a change here. Joe's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And the pass to Vildoza. Now here's Wiseman. He's tightly guarded. Shot's good from Mason.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Pass to Hardy. And here's Reed. Out left to the wing. Here's Springer. The 76ers with another miss. And here is Mason. Here's Wiseman. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Wiseman's got 6.
That's the end of the first quarter for the score.
And the second
Your
quarter will get
Sixers,
underway just
10.
after this short break.
The Warriors, 10. Fans, how about a big round of applause for your Sixers?
So far,
These
teams can jump out the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Joe in at the small forward spot. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Pangos. Freedom. An easy 2 points on the way. Freedom's got the first basket of the second quarter for the 76ers. Kuminga kicks to Brown. Passes it to Moody. Lets it fly from 18. Second chance shot, and Kuminga gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Pangos. To the wing on the left. Joe passes to Freedom. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
The kick out to Brown. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
There's the pass to Holloway. That shot is not going to go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seems they got the benefit of the whistle.
Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off the shot. Joe can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
James Wiseman.
Wiseman. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. You don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far.
James Wiseman.
Elite passes like that are so
Timeout for the Sixers.
He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You look at James Wiseman. What a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And your Sixers dance team. Substitution on the court.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The 76ers third.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Wilkins kicks to Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the shot goes down.
And they've done taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And
76ers foul.
So he'll be shooting
Kevin Pangos. That's his first personal foul. First team
Second
foul.
half of the season has shaped up for him.
Shooting for Golden State. Mason.
Can't let your
2
guard
shots.
down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Richardson, he's checked in for Brown. Over to the left wing. Springer, the pass to Freedom. That one doesn't drop, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Kicks to Mason. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And again, no good by Golden State. The 76ers trail. Hardy passes to Springer. Here's Wilkins. Doesn't go that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Richardson, and that one good.
Josh Richardson.
Richardson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Mason with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Warriors foul. Landry. That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardy, and no luck with that time on the buzzer.
That's the end of the first half. With the score,
so far to the
your
first
76ers,
we reach
18. The Warriors,
up by 2.
20.
And a chance now to set
And that big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what you think?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle. Rebound every minute. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge of the edge.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can easily come down to shots.
And your Sixers youth dance team.
That's going to do it for us.
And how about a big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
Were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by James Wiseman.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of them.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Kuminga out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Moody. Then there's Brown. And it's Howard at guard position. Holloway the pass to Kuminga. To the inside. The shot Holloway. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
But it was like attached to the freezer. Cold as fucking shit.
To the left side wing. Maxey kicks to Wilkins. 5 to shoot. Here's Pango. Another shot. Holloway grabs the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Reed misses.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Moody. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage work.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The team starts the second half missing 4 or 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Pango. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
To the middle. Here's Freedom. They could use a bucket. No good. That would have tied it.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Holloway.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Golden State moving the ball around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
If he's going to keep shooting, you've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
This is 2001, 2004. I don't even know if it was a pro back then.
Maxey against Brown.
So, I one time go on stage.
For the tie, and taken away by Brown. Out of bounds will be 76ers ball. Now with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand. Here are the top scorers in the past month. James Wiseman, 4th.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game.
Timeout called for Philadelphia.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a not playing their best.
Philadelphia 76ers
with 1 game out the final seeding will look in the East. Take a look at the 76ers. Right now they've acquired the 2nd best record in the conference.
And I think for the 76ers, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
We might have Okay, now Ray,
Here's Mason.
Look, I tell a lot of stories out of
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Mason's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Pass to Hardy.
So I do this thing. There's a thing you can do a stand-up where you ask.
Here's Joe.
Here, Joe. So I go,
Wilkins outside.
I already have a good pussy joke, so then I get you to say your thing.
Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Hardy. The 76ers with another miss.
And so then now he said something silly. So I get to make a joke out of that. And then I go, no,
here's Mason.
And so
here's Wilkins with the defensive effort. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second. It's Wilkins on the win. Trying to end the drought. Can't capitalize inside. And that's going to do it.
That's the end of the third quarter with a score, your 76ers 20, the Warriors 24.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Wilkins on the bench. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. And there's Freedom out there with Reed. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Springer at the 3. Kuminga, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And goes. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Holloway. And the pass to Moody. Wiseman up top. 6 on the shot clock. That shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some
momentum.
It's good. Nice tip. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Kuminga. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Springer. Here's Freedom. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Holloway. Offensive rebound. And
76ers foul. Paul Reed. That's his first personal foul.
It's a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Kicks it to Reed. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
James Wiseman.
Well, go ahead, big fella. James Wiseman having a night.
And the 76ers call
for Philadelphia.
They are sitting. He looks to me as a good-looking elf. They are sitting. I swear on my children's life with a hairless albino. And I said, I got
your 76ers.
Right now, it's in the sidelines. Here report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, flashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
That was stand-up in Miami.
It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 7. Moody the pass to Holloway. Now here's Wiseman. Reed covering. Wiseman with the bucket.
James Wiseman.
This is right around the time when one team...
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
This team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
1:44 left here in the 4th quarter. He goes up again, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And that's very important in this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
here's Pangos.
Life is so fucked up. Life is so...
Pass to Wilkins. And they get it. Whistle blows.
Traveling violation call. Warriors ball. Warriors substitution. Mason.
Here is Mason. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Wiseman.
He just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving them.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
That's the end of the game.
On the road for them. This building was dead.
Basketball fans, thanks for making this game one to remember. We wish you a speedy.
I know you guys can hear it here, but when we play the real episode, we're gonna play the. I mean, that is like. It's Phil Jackson shit, bro.
Like, you got it. You know, it's funny. It goes back to that Kevin Hart thing. You can only speak about the shit you know, right? You can try to be.
Finish this bottle up happy. Me and you.
I wouldn't be shocked if it happened.
Listen. This is my dream. I held this bottle. How long I held this bottle, Eric? Almost 3 years.
I gotta FaceTime my dad.
Almost 3 years. And I had to buy another one today.
Jamie, can you bring the bottle?
Yes.
I gotta FaceTime my dad.
Yeah, because I need another occasion. But I said, man. Yes.
My dad talks about this fucking whiskey nonstop.
Now I feel like I should have brought 2 bottles.
Ooh, I look red.
The 15 and 10.
My blood pressure is. Hey, big guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hanging out with my buddies.
How you doing? How you doing, boss? Hey.
I'm in Miami right now.
You have friends.
Yeah. But more importantly, we're doing a podcast in Miami, and we're drinking a bottle of Poppy Van Winkle. He brought it out. I freaked out.
How many years is that? 15 years. It's a bit better. I can't find 23. Yo, you know what? I can't find 23. He's correct. He is correct.
Okay.
I got you. Yep. He's correct.
Love you. Hey, I love you.
You need to find a bar that has 23, bud. Have a good time.
All right, I love you.
At 23, that's how you know his fault is rich. Because 23 starts at like 7,000.
Oh, yeah. When I started making money, my dad was like, we should get a bottle of Pappy, and we just couldn't. You can't find it in LA. You can't find it. Good. Have you ever thought about starting your own liquor?
Yeah. But okay, continue.
No.
Yeah. But so this is my idea. We have a game called Quick Time Slime, right? Where we take a question, you take a shot. Would you want to keep the shots as Pappy, or would you want to mess with me and do some Japanese whiskey?
Let's do Japanese whiskey.
I knew he would not disappoint.
Line it up, Derek.
Yeah, go grab the Habigi. Whiz. Oh, you got it? Okay.
I watched you guys were doing, I forget who you were doing a show with, and you were talking about strip clubs, but I thought you were talking about something else, and I didn't realize it was just Reese. Who did you have? Oh, it was Ross.
Good.
What? Yeah, well, yeah, I thought you were talking about watches.
Oh, no.
I thought you were talking about watches, and I was like, oh, man, I'm with Rick Ross, yeah. I'm like, yeah, my Rolex is more traditional. It's like the classic. And I was like, well, I got to hear this new watch, though. I've never heard of it. And I'm Googling it and going like, what? And then I go, are they talking about a fucking strip club? Hold on. Two different strips. Can we talk about Trick Daddy for a second?
Yes. Yeah, eat a booty gang?
Can I, hold on. Yes. Can I tell you, okay, this is why you guys have the best podcast in the world.
Yeah, make some noise.
When you're getting people that are unfiltered. So much of America, including myself, I'm sure I'm guilty of it,
yes,
is that you filter yourself, you don't want to get in trouble, you don't want to deal with it. Quite honestly, I don't talk about politics or anything like this. I don't want to deal with it. I just don't like, it's not on my radar, it's not what I catch. When you get, like, brilliant dudes, like Trick Daddy you can't deny that his brain was set up to make money. The guy does it at a different level, right?
Yes.
But he's so fucking unfiltered. Yeah. Like, so I remember someone, and I could be wrong about this, but someone was talking about him. He had some disease, and they're like, you put you on medication? He was like, yeah, I just started putting coke in my weed, and I'm so much better. And then you're like, wait, more of that. Do you ever hear your DMX interviews are the fucking best.
Yo, he stood right here. That was,
dude, he was, dude.
You don't understand.
I could cry talking about
the first one was really...
I could cry talking about two men. For real. Ooh. Steve Harvey and DMX. I'll cry talking about Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey?
Tell us why? Yeah. Dude, I got into a... Stylebender and I, the middleweight champ, we almost got into we picked a fight with everyone at the bar in New Zealand. We're fucked up. And we stood back to back, and we challenged everyone to a fight. He was challenging the dudes. I was making eye contact with the women. But we had a fucking night, and I thought he was doing a Steve Harvey bit. Have you ever heard Steve Harvey talk about his wife, Marjorie? Mm-hmm. Bro, I'll pivot. I'm not going to cry on this podcast. You Google it.
No, tell us. Tell us. We got time, so tell us.
Because it's how I feel about him. Look, I shit on my wife a lot, right? That's what I do.
Well, we know you.
I love her. My wife sent me a
good wife.
She's a good mom. Better than, yeah. He has a clip where he talks about Marjorie. They play a song, and he goes, I'm having myself a moment. And he goes, that's our song. She's mine right there. And I'm her.
As you can tell, Danny, we've been asking CG Hezzy some questions to try to distract him. It doesn't look like it's working because he has increased the lead.
You guys could. I sent over 35 more questions. Just keep moving down that list.
CT, can you read us Shakespeare and play 2K at the same time? Two beats or not two beats, Danny?
That is the question.
My wife's our first, hangout.
Still a long way to go. You can get back in this. It's a game of runs.
100%.
We were trying to figure out what we both laughed at. Right. And she put on Kings of Comedy, and I had not really sat through and
You look at the Bulls, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round one performance than they've had so far.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Ball. Then it's MP. Knocks it down from distance.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Now here's Vassell. Outside Levine. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Offensive board to the inside. Oh, MP with a block.
Positioning, anticipation. Send it back, MP.
I don't know what he's saying.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got 5 points.
Hold on, hang on.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Charlotte. It's a three-point game. MP outside. Back to Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Mobb Deep, he had this big thing. have a weird thing talking about people.
And that one falls for ball.
Exactly. You know, but like he was explaining to me how white guys don't fuck with Mobb Deep, and Mobb Deep's
the Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far.
And like
Vassell outside.
he's a really brilliant dude. He told me a lot.
Here's Outlaw. He's guarded by Bridges. Outlaw can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to MP. Now here's Bridges. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, a tremendous leader. MP is always looking to get his teammates involved out there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Vassell outside. And here's Levine. Here's Henderson. Here's the three. And they'll get another chance.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Henderson. Here's Levine. Fires from deep. Bulls keep it alive. Outlaw can't hit.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the basket by Bridges.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
1:52 left now in the first quarter. The Bulls have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Inside.
And then Russell with the dunk. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
They get it back. Outlaw. No good with a layup.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's MP. 1:11 left in the first quarter here. And the basket by Bridges.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So we went out to a club called Madam X, and we had one of the best nights of my life. I can't express this enough. It bums me out that
Pass to Drummond.
Tracy may not like me for even sharing this story again.
Outside Levine. Outside Butler. Over MP. The shot by Butler. No good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Count it.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here's Butler.
He's giving her a bottle of champagne and saying something outrageous. This is before the war. Oh, wait a minute. Once again,
to end the drought. That one's wide left.
Whatever. He's a comedian. He gets
now here's Russell. He's got 7.
I heard that he didn't like this story, or they said it never happened, which is
now MP.
He's totally upset. Right. But if it, yeah.
There's the drive.
But I'd have to be the best story teller.
Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. MP's got his second basket on the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's
Tracy just fucking with the opening comics. They're just busting their balls. Was it opening white comics? That's what I heard. It was a lot of opening white comics.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
Well, they clearly really came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Terrence Mann is out there with Butler. Then there's Zach Levine. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Mann.
Is it end of the night? The one waitress comes up and gives me the bill.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mann's got his first points of the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Charlotte.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He picked up 14 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
And he gets it to go. MP's got 6 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Comes out, he's like, shit's going off. Shit's going off. We need to go back in there. And I was like, the doors kick open. I know Tracy. Doors kick open, and he comes flying. 2 bouncers fly him up a flight.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by.
They throw him up a flight.
Vassell outside.
His shirt, doors kick back open. His shirt comes
Pass to
out
Mann.
end over end, like a cartoon.
Here's Henderson. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. MP to pass the ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I walked home and I literally was like, you know when a car just misses you?
Here's Mann.
And you're like, I'm fucking soul. I remember a dude named Eddie Ift, and I was like, he was like, hey, how's your night tonight? I go,
6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. MP, the pass to Bridges. Russell from outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
So the politically correct answer.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To stop the run. Here's Sharp. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The Hornets making a switch here.
I thought that was my pappy.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. The 11-footer. MP shot is off. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Henderson misses.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Count that bucket. Ball's got 7 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Chicago now. Vassell outside. Pass to Mann.
No disrespect. I like drug addict Eminem. That's my favorite.
Oh my God, yeah.
Drug addict Eminem. Like, I'm just
Back to Vassell. Releases.
I'm not saying I want Eminem.
That shot, no good.
I tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Russell. Now here's MP. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
I didn't think that was chivalry at all. Dude, it was chivalry, but he was pissed. It was pissed.
50 seconds left in the first half. Here's Henderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
To the wing, right side. MP outside. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. It's good.
Just remarkable concentration right there from MP. Looks so confident, even with the contact.
Well, the Bulls shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Vassell outside. Pass to man. Here's Sharp. 12 seconds left in the second. 5 to shoot. Here's man. Good D by Ball. And so it's Charlotte with a commanding.
He's happy. Listen, I have to say, we're talking about one of my other favorite things in the world is Jennifer Gardner taking them to rehab. Like, I love a woman who takes them on. She's
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Charlotte, Miles Bridges is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's MP. Then there's LaMelo Ball.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
So it's the Hornets now.
That 5% that goes, hey, I got you. I'll keep an eye on you.
MP with it to the middle. And Ball throws it down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Is that crazy Florida shit? I go, that's not New York.
Here's Sharp, pounded by Ball. Here's Henderson. Oh, MP with a block. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
So hold on, we're going to play They said a new one? Yeah. Because, all right, so by the way,
I love your team.
Listen, by the way, we just want you to know.
It's been all Hornets. Here's McLeod.
Right now. That is a victorious part of my team right now.
Outside Russell.
When do I get you guys?
Pass to MP. The three is up. Outlaw with a rebound.
We got you. All right, so we just want you to know that's our debate.
Vassell passes to Levine. To the paint. Shot from the low block. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First one falls for him. Andre Drummond has checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. Here's MP. Give him 8. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
You're going too way too fast. Hold on. So
pass to Henderson.
Oh, she was with Snoop. I was like, Dad, that's what it is.
To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Russell to pass to MP.
And she said, we talk, whatever, Georgia, we call her smoking weed and drinking. And I was kind of fucked up about it. I know that you shouldn't be
down low. Here's Bridges. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bridges has got 8 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
14.
Pass to Levine from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Don't be such a bitch.
Russell from outside fires in the triple. He's got 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. there sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here he goes. And it's Charlotte with another.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Well, Chicago's shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Henderson misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
MP, the pass to Bridges. Here's Ball. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Henderson. Oh, no good again that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Count the basket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Bridges has gone a nice 5 of 6 from the field tonight. Outside Levine. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Well, Zach Levine draws a level of defensive attention.
Charlie Murphy has one of the best. Charlie Murphy gave me so much joy. When we had George, I was doing the road as a feature act, and I come home. And on Monday,
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. We've got Butler, Devin Vassell out there with Zach Levine. Then there's Sharp. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And I sit down and watch those with Georgia. You know when you have a baby.
Here's Henderson, covered by MP.
You have your coffee.
Here's Vassell. On target from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LaMelo Ball.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Levine. Here's Henderson. Doesn't go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now.
Take a shot. Fucking take a shot.
MP outside. To the paint. And he gets that one.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Can I start texting you guys when you guys bring people on?
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sharp. Vassell left side. Shot clock at 5.
I was like, shut the fuck. I lost my shit. I lost my
Shoots. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
That's what's supposed to happen. Rap Radar Podcast. Yes, Lord. Yeah. Listen to Rap Radar on the iHeartRadio app, podcast, Spotify,
Hey guys, it's good being here. Yes. Chris Rock's the reason I didn't stand up. When I saw Bring the Pain, I was floored at how I've said this. I have not said this. I don't think I've ever met Chris Rock. Oh, I met him one time. Chappelle and Rock are tough to meet. Like they're just not. I mean, I don't know. You gotta like be a part of their thing to be a part of the thing. I met Chappelle once too. I mean, he's like a great white shark. Like he comes through. Came through one time at the comedy club. I was in Dayton, and he just stepped into the while I was getting paid, and Chappelle walked in. And for parties, like, you're not supposed, no one's supposed to be in the room when you get paid. And I was like, and I was like, oh shit, it's Dave Chappelle. It really is. And I swam with great white sharks a couple times out of the cage. Right. When they show up, they move with intention, and they're very confident. Great white sharks are very confident, and Dave Chappelle's a great white fucking shark, and so is Chris Rock. Dude, I fucking love Chris Rock.
I'll give you a Chris Rock story real quick.
Oh, I fucking love this shit.
Me and Chris, you know, we've been in the same, both from New York. But one time I was in LA, and I'm in the Soho House, and I'm getting money, you know, I'm feeling great about myself, so I just say to the waitress, I say, yo, send Chris Rock a bottle.
I fucking love this shit.
Whatever the
no one does this shit anymore.
Yeah,
no one does this shit.
Here's
what's fucking wrong. Here's what's wrong. Everyone's so fucking worried about getting lit up on social media, being the guy that goes, you know, can I tell you something? I'm sorry that I'm changing the subject. Private jets. Let's talk about private jets.
Let's go.
So I follow private jets a lot, and I always videotape. I always post pictures, and someone hit me up, and they're like, hey man, you shouldn't do that. It's not relatable. And I go, yeah, it's the most relatable thing you could ever do. Is that I'm on a private jet. What the fuck do you think everyone else does when they're on a fucking private jet? They go, private jet. Wait, when did the fact that you're hype about it? When did hiding your money become relatable? That's not relatable. You get money, you buy a fucking Rolex, not a fucking Panda, and you fucking live large. You have 12 bottles of champagne. You do big dog shit. That's what the fuck is fun about getting money. Why would you work so hard to get money if you don't get your goddamn fun? Fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. I don't want to hear that shit. We're drinking 15-year-old whiskey. God damn it. Getting fucking that's the thing. This is the fucking thing.
With a white man on there that I'm pretty sure was racist.
Right, hands down. I need help. I need help. I just spit Happy Van Winkle in my eye. I need help.
It feels so good. It feels so good.
Oh my god. Is this what racism feels like? Is who said that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this what it feels like? I'm so sorry. Shit, look at him. I'm like, I spit Happy Van Winkle in my eye.
Now the more I look at him on the bottom, I'm like, I'm not sure I would be invited to this dinner.
Well, you'd be there, but
it wouldn't be as where I wanted to be.
No, finish the story with Chris Rock.
Hold on. We're going to glaze over the fact that Happy Van Winkle was probably a racist. Let's see him.
Look.
Zoom, someone bring the camera.
I spit it in my eye.
Bring the camera.
Oh my god. Either he was a racist or the best dentist in Alabama.
Okay, so all right, let me tell you. So,
hey, Pappy Van Winkle, here we go. Pappy Van Winkle. Where's my camera? Pappy Van Winkle. If you stand against racism, send one bottle of 23-year-old whiskey for every episode they do. Because stand with us in a line.
That's right.
Black Lives Matters.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yep. And then, just checking.
Yeah.
Pappy Van Winkle. Everyone hit up Pappy Van Winkle and let them know we're big fans. And I bet you're big fans of Drink Champs.
Yes.
So please start sending these bottles and we'll drink it every episode. And you'll have, and hey, listen, we love you, Pappy Van Winkle.
Okay. So I'm at Soho House. Chris Rock is all the way over there. I tell the waitress, go send him a bottle. Chris Rock thinks this is funny. Chris Rock goes and says, all right, cool. He's going to walk over there, but he tells the waitress, don't send him the bottle. Don't send him the bottle until after I take the picture with Nori. So he walks over, I walk over, I say, Chris, man, how you doing, man? Like, can I take a picture? He goes, so I don't know if you know Soho House. You can't take the picture in the main room. You have to go on the balconies.
And they let women in there.
Yeah. Oh, damn. So we went on the balcony. I take the picture, and then I come back, and the waitress brings me the bill. So I'm looking. The shit was $85,000.
Wait, what?
I look, and then as soon as I look up, Chris Rock was like, ah! It was a joke.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
My card is on file, so I'm like, wait a minute. Did Chris Rock just order 80? First of all, I didn't even know there's a bottle that exists $85,000, and they sent it to me.
Because you told him to get whatever he wanted, right?
I said whatever Chris Rock.
Right.
You know, at the time I'm thinking I'm getting money, and then I had to realize, wait a minute, you ain't just 85,000 for no reason. Okay, all right, moving on. All right, next one. I'm sweating thinking about it.
I'm sweating thinking about it right now. I ate sushi with Ralphie May one time. Ooh. We ate a dolphin. Legit. I love it. Everyone's like, wait, you eat dolphin?
The fish. Ralphie May. Look, in Miami, you can't say eating a dolphin. They're like, you eating my teeth.
Yeah, that's right.
No, man.
Great game.
All right, George Carlin and Robin Williams.
Robin Williams, without a doubt.
It's very racist.
He was Robin Williams.
And they're both geniuses.
Both geniuses. It's what you connect with. I like the frenetic energy that Robin had. I love his career as an actor.
He's an amazing actor.
George Carlin, I met him walking down the street. I used to bark at the Boston Comedy Club at the door, and
the Boston Comedy Club is in New York.
It was in New York. It was on West 3rd, in between Thompson and Sullivan.
They really allowed a Boston name.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was astaghfirullah.
One of the hardest I've ever laughed. Puerto Rican couple comes up to the door. Now, mind you, I'm from Florida, so like I'm a little bit oblivious to like New York. And Puerto Rican couple comes up to the door, and they go, "Hey, what's going on inside tonight?" And I go, "It's a comedy show. It's really fun, but I don't think it's right for you guys." And they said, "Really?" And I said, "Well, yeah, she's pregnant." And the guy goes, "In the best."
Come on in, fellas. Hope you had a good break, but it's time to get back to work. We're gonna work putting the ball in the basket.
And he goes, "Oh, this is
After all, that's the primary objective of this game. All right, let's go.
She was not pregnant. And she lit me up. I'll never forget. Like those moments in New York where you're like, "Oh fuck, never asked me."
Yeah, you fucked that one up.
Yeah, I fucked that bad.
You got it?
Nah, I don't know who these people are.
Bobby
wait.
Oh, Bobby Lee? Go ahead.
Or Theo Vaughn. Or is it Theo?
It's Theo. Theo.
The Bobby Lee, I felt Theo.
No, I'm gonna drink.
Is it Theo? He was on MTV, right? In Road Rules or something?
Yeah.
Real World.
Road Rules. He's fucking.
No. I've seen his shit.
Dude, he's
funny as fuck.
He's like. No, he is. He's Guatemalan, I think. Okay. He is funny as shit. Look, Bobby is like podcast gold. Right. If Bobby drank still, I'm telling you, Bobby, you could bring Bobby down here and not drink.
No, Bobby was
Korean.
Okay.
But Theo,
my bad.
No. You're allowed to guess.
Korean. I apologize.
But Theo is man, he is all in my algorithm. He is the funniest dude. He's really bizarre. He's fucking just brilliant, man. I love that guy.
I've seen some of it.
He's so.
But was he doing comedy back then?
Oh no, I think
this is like a reinvention of himself.
No, I think he started like right after doing Road Rules. I shouldn't speak it all too because I don't know any of it, but I think he started doing after that, like right after that. But he is. I'm telling you, man, he's one of the best comics in the game. He's like got a huge tour right now. Everyone's got two. Shout out to fucking Rogan. Everyone's got fucking big tours right now.
Rogan killed the game.
Okay, dude, Rogan.
If
his name's not on that list, I'm fucking telling you right now, it's Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck it is.
Joe Rogan on here too. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. And we need to go to his joint in Austin.
We gotta get invited.
Yeah, you know how fucking fun that would be? Did you know how fun that would be?
Show up.
Hey man, he mentioned the weekend a couple times.
My invite for your show. That's the first time.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you who I am. If my next door neighbor had a party and didn't remind me, I won't go. I'm that guy. I have to feel special. I'm a special person.
Yeah.
I was in resource room and special education. And dyslexic.
I was dyslexic.
Yeah, I know. That's why I keep bringing it up.
Dyslexic,
I keep bringing it up. That's my homie. That's my I told you I know her.
She said to me, she goes, "They outlawed adoption in Mississippi." I go, "That says abortion." Oh, they want orphans. Yeah, she's hardcore.
Okay, so Nas or Biggie Smalls?